We're here at the final lap. Yeah, the final lap. Welcome to the finale. Woo. So now the finale. I'm going to deal with everything on the way because why the fuck not?
Yes, actually, you should, because some of these characters are severely underleveled, actually.
My turn.
Wait, what do you mean?
It's my turn.
I think we're fine.
Yeah. You can't escape. Our chance.
I mean, you should probably check the level of these enemies.
I'm sure it's
Levels
okay.
don't matter in this game. Only equipment and stuff.
Let's go, Moulin Rouge.
This'll get a bit spicy. Let's go.
Too slow. Very well. Huh. Let's go. It's down.
It's mine. We did it,
That was
instructor.
perfect.
Yeah, that was perfect. Ah, man, I can't believe we're here after several months of, I wouldn't say torture, but interesting things along the way.
He's down.
Keep it up.
I'm up. Get back.
Also, don't worry
down.
too much about trying
Let's
to
go,
find
every-
two different enemies, because
All right.
you will fight
Wide open.
you will fight
Let's
two.
go. Huh.
He just kind of looks the same.
You're quite the shot.
I'll do my best to support you.
I see.
Have we heard that one?
I'm sure we have.
Final corridor.
The final corridor. You know what? I'm not gonna fight them.
Why not?
You get to live. I don't feel like it.
I mean, first we have to check if we even got the two women.
What do we need them for?
Hey, what do you mean? I thought we were good on monsters.
I mean, yeah, but you know, might as well make sure that we're good on the.
I think we're at the bottom floor. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'm up here.
Oh, I see. There's the normal variant and there's the shiny variant.
Yeah, clearly.
And that's all there is.
Yeah. Oh, there's a chest. There's two chests, actually.
Yeah.
But yeah, the problem is that they look so
Very
odd and similar.
Well, one's glowing a lot and the other's glowing a little less.
So as soon as we head through that door, we on the peak anymore.
The point is that they still look the same,
Okay.
and this is a problem later on.
Alright, well, ladies and gentlemen, it's been a pleasure. I'll see you on the other side. Oh.
Yeah.
Never said you went there yet.
I'm getting a little excited. I get a little too excited. Cedric. There's the Blowjob Brothers.
How dare!
Holy Beast of Earth. Boy, we got a lot ahead of us, don't we?
In sealing itself away for so long, it seems to have lost both its consciousness and true appearance.
My bestie.
In addition, the Vermilion Knight has taken in an immense amount of mana and is nearly fully operational. Indeed, my voice has finally reached you. It appears the ritual of the end is quite extraordinary indeed. Understood. Good luck, all.
I love you, Valimar.
Right.
Let's go.
Yeah, we gotta hit up the final save point, well, healing point, and get our CP and brave points in order.
Ah, yeah. So,
Yes.
how are we looking? Okay, how are we looking atom-wise? I feel like I could
Enough to
hit.
win.
I feel like I could hit these guys up a bit.
I'll show no mercy.
Oh, jeez, that's a lot.
I mean, this is your only source of grinding
It's my
remaining
turn.
at this point, so they make sure
It's
that there's
down.
a lot when you
It's
punch
mine.
them.
It's my turn. Yeah, our chance.
An opening.
Also, we don't need to win. We can just run away.
Yeah,
Indeed.
that was what I was thinking. I'm just gonna like
There.
love tap him a bunch.
It's my turn. Now.
And then smoke bomb my way out. Especially if they're gonna do this. Hey, thanks, guys. Hey. Oh no.
Oh no.
It's fine.
Oh, okay.
Now you can fuck off.
Alright.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go because I don't like that death blow.
Yeah, I mean, sure.
Let's try this guy.
There's an opening.
It's my turn.
We can use Rean's Brave Order to get some more CP.
You're right.
My turn.
Yeah.
Yay.
Let's go. Raging fire formation.
Yes.
Let's go. Raging fire formation. I'm up.
Let's go. Raging fire.
My turn.
Okay, well, we kind of need the VP too.
That's okay. I'll get it back.
Let's fall back. Later.
Actually, you know what? I got a funny idea. Let me find one more dude.
At least pick up the chest before you think about funny ideas.
Oh, hang on. There we go. I just need one dude. There we go.
Our chance.
All right, Kurt.
It's my turn. Sit now.
It's mine. It's my turn.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Plenty of time for funny ideas. Oh no, not Crescent Mirror.
It's my turn.
Whatever shall I do?
My turn. Yeah. Let's go.
It's mine.
I know, I just attacked to do it. I'm just,
Here we go.
But it's just funny because you don't think about
Not today.
her attack being
It's my
magical and reflecting back.
It's down.
It's mine.
My turn. There.
Keep it up.
There we go.
yeah, we're good. We're good to go.
Alright. Let's fall back.
So I didn't need to do my funny idea after all. I was gonna use a brave.
Oh, well.
I was gonna use a brave seed.
It's okay. We'll save them for the final battle or
I'll show
something.
no mercy.
Yeah.
Let's fall back.
Probably.
Let's keep moving.
Oh, that's right. I'm gonna use all my smoke bombs.
I mean, what else do you have to use them on?
True. Oh hey.
Hooray.
The achievement I didn't get in
between.
Skyward.
What? Did you get the achievement?
Yeah, I did.
Yay! I didn't miss one. Woo!
Remember how we lost all our smoke bombs between Cold Steel 1 and 2?
Oh yeah.
It's because all our party members used them to get away from Crow. Just throw the whole bunch out there.
Yeah, just throw the whole bag out there.
This is a lovely spot for a break.
Is it music? Is it lovely?
I mean, to be fair, I'd rather be here than Bowser's Castle.
It's the final heal point.
Yes, indeed.
Yay.
All right.
And it's time for no one to speak ever again.
Indeed. I'm actually gonna... Yeah, not much else. Okay. Any last words? Oh,
I love you.
Don't die. Also, keep Iron Will.
begin the final battle.
Going out there, we may come face to face with death itself. But we need to bet everything on this chance. Class 7 Special Operations, move out!
Yes! Allie! There she is!
Your Highness, what have you done?
Oh, don't worry, she's fine. For now. But putting that aside for the moment, you really should greet the hosts of this little event before me. It's only proper.
Father.
So you've arrived, Rean. I see you've brought your students too. Uninvited guests though you may be, I welcome you all the same.
We don't need a welcome from the likes of you. And you, the other one up there. Professor Lumen. Or should I say, the chief of the gnomes and head of the Black Workshop. Black Alberic!
I suppose I should say it's a pleasure to meet you. I'm surprised you know that name, though. Did the Crimson Witch or the Gralsritter tell you about me? Well, I'm glad I don't need to waste time explaining. I'm rather a busy man, you see.
I can't say I approve of his tone.
I'm going to ask you two things. First off, what exactly is the Great Twilight? And second, what do you plan to do with Altina?
Astute questions indeed. It's difficult to explain the Twilight in a succinct manner. But I suppose it can be described as something which will lift the curse that lingers over all of Erebonia. Or perhaps it would be more accurate to say, it completes it.
So that curse is the Great One.
It also seems to have some relation to Valimar.
You want to complete the curse? What is wrong with you?
After the Septarian of Fire, Arc Rouge, and the Septarian of Earth, Lost Zem, battled 1,200 years ago, the resulting Septarian of Steel was divided into 7 pieces by the Gnomes and the Hexen clan. Though this succeeded in diffusing its power, it did nothing to suppress its curse. It is due to this failure that the Dark Dragon, the War of the Lions, and the 100 Days War all took place. Of course, the same goes for the Civil War and the Emperor being shot.
What? The Dark Dragon and what happened with Ash aside, are you saying the curse had something to do with all those wars?
Don't you find it strange? No matter the reason, massacring your own people as an excuse to start a war is unheard of in modern times. The risk of being caught far outweighs any benefits of such a scheme. Normally, one's logic would put a stop to such thoughts. The masterminds of the Hamel incident were minor noble officers. As individuals, they weren't especially sinister or anything of the sort. Isn't that right, Your Excellency?
Correct. For better or worse, they were ordinary men. Though they were facing pressure from the 4 great houses and being goaded by Ouroboros, those were not the only causes. During the hearings afterward, they claimed, it was a moment of weakness, and they couldn't believe what they'd done.
No way.
Regarding myself and the Chancellor, tragedies like Hamel. At times, this nation will make the most tragically foolish decisions. The history of Erebonia is smeared with blood and alight with flames, more than any other country.
I see. So that's what happened.
Then, does that mean...
It was all because of the Great One's curse?
Oh, don't misunderstand. It was not the sole cause of those events. However, something plants a twisted black seed in people and society. I believe you've all seen the results of such a seed firsthand.
Could it be? Ash was implanted 14 years ago during the tragedy of Hamel?
Correct. I'd also like to make clear we had no hand in that. Once afflicted, he was doomed to cause some manner of incident one day. In all likelihood, no one could have removed what was planted within him. Not even the goddess herself.
No.
Don't you find it ridiculous for us to continue to be at the mercy of such a thing? That is why I sought to take this curse and use it for my own ends. The Great One is mighty, but as its physical form was divided, its ability to affect this world is limited. However, were it possible to reforge its scattered pieces into an even stronger being, I could use it to drown the world in conflict. The endless struggles leading humanity to ever greater heights.
Truly inspiring, Chancellor Osborne.
You monster!
This is beyond absurd.
Unbelievable.
And the Great Twilight is what will lead to all that? Then both Altina and that beast are the keys.
Indeed. That creature lying over there is the Black Holy Beast. Originally sent by Adios to watch over this Septarian of Earth. It was one of the two holy beasts who worked alongside the Gnomes and the Hexen clan to suppress the Great One. It was corrupted after taking a majority of the curse into itself 900 years ago. It then sealed itself and the sacred land away in the abyss. But by slaughtering it with the proper tool, the curse in it will be released. With the advent of the Twilight, the Great One can be made whole. The completion of that tool, the sword, was crucial to our plan. It required a being fully synchronized with a combat shell, one who is both human and weapon. The raw material from which a blade capable of slaying a holy beast can be forged. A blade to be wielded by a divine knight. That is the 74th and final model. A being which can sublimate into the Sword of the End in exchange for its own life.
No. Is that the reason Millium and Altina were created?
Yeah, guess so.
This is all just too crazy.
Shut up! That can't be true!
How could you be part of this, Prince Cedric?
I knew their plan would be appalling, but this has surpassed even my expectations.
How do you justify all this? Don't you have a family you care about? How do you think your daughter would feel, knowing the awful things her father has done?
That was nothing more than a fleeting version of me. I am the chief of the Gnomes and head of the Black Workshop. I have abandoned my life as a human and taken on this mission in order to realize a grand wish. I am nothing more than a humble servant who does his master's will. To that end, I have assembled a host of different technologies for the sake of OZ's creation. I stole the process for creating homunculi from the alchemists of Crossbell. I provided the mages with the technology required for the Magic Knights during the Dark Ages. I distributed experimental weapons to high-ranking Jaegers to collect combat data. I joined Ouroboros' 13 factories to get closer to Epstein's top disciple. I even took advantage of the continent's leading manufacturer of heavy machinery, Reinford.
Oh, Father. My lady.
Good lord.
Meanwhile, in Garlemald.
In Garlemald. Still going.
Oh, there's no end to them.
Yeah. They'll probably keep coming back until the main show is over.
There you two are.
You. Ash!
I see your mission was a success.
Well, there's the Courageous.
That's...
The Crimson Wings. Will they make it in time, I wonder? Well, no point in worrying. All we can do now is leave things to them. We have our own duty to fulfill. Now, to Heimdall Airport!
Yes, my lord.
Good luck, Mom. Aurelia.
Gileath Osborne. If that is truly your wish, and you intend to carry it out, I will put every ounce of my being towards stopping you.
Consider your Father's Day card torn up.
No way we'll let you do something so terrible.
I shall stake my family's name on it.
We'll put this vile plan of yours in check.
Interesting.
You needn't bother with them, sir. The Vermilion Knight will soon be fully repaired. Once it's ready, I'll take care of things myself. For now, why don't we awaken the Holy Beast? I think it'll prove more than sufficient as an opening act.
This is true. Master, your thoughts?
Do as you please.
Understood.
Love you too, Dad.
Damn it.
The Black Holy Beast.
A tainted holy beast.
It's lost everything. Its original form. Even its name.
Class 7, prepare for battle! We need to keep it at bay until we have the chance to call in our trump card! Yes, sir!
Alright.
Everyone gets the buffs.
Everyone. Huge. Alright, let's see what I'm dealing with here. Where is my super suit? Oh, there's my super suit.
And yeah, this is the same theme that played for Zora Gruga.
Of course it is.
Nameless one.
Nameless one. The corrupted holy beast of Earth. Its hundreds of evil eyes gleam with insanity, and its breath can end all life. Oh, that sounds familiar.
Let's go.
Sick.
Very well.
It's slow as hell, though. Thank God for that.
Mm-hmm.
Strike! Heat's down.
Keep it up. Here I go.
Nice.
Hey, you sealed it.
I sure did. Let's see. Let's go with an adamantine shield. Yeah.
Arcus activate.
I'm up. Spirit unit. I'm up.
I'm gonna take it over to Kurt. So like right about here, I think.
Get back now.
It's mine. Ha!
Nice.
Wow.
It's my turn.
I did indeed take it over to Kurt. Let's go Crescent Mirror. Oh, that's a crit. He did nothing because he sealed.
Yeah.
My turn.
Oh man, we got the SRW music again.
Yeah.
This really reminds me a lot of like Super Robot Tyson's last sort of stage thing.
Get back! Now!
It's mine! I'll care for you.
Whoa!
Guess what that attack does?
A lot of fucking damage.
It puts you at 1 HP.
That's fair enough.
Time barrier.
This isn't good.
You'll be fine. Don't worry. Walk it off.
Walk it off.
Walk it off.
Strike! Let's go. Get back! Not in my watch.
Ooh, nice.
Yes.
Okay. Let's see. I think it was. No, I think it was that one. Yeah, that's the one I want.
Heal our wounds. Severe
Very well.
That's not much healing. That's okay. I don't really need this, to be honest.
Yeah, you have the permanent buff.
I think I just did it out of impulse more than anything.
Fair enough.
Spirit Universe. Let's go. Get back! It's down.
It's mine. Don't give
Thanks.
up. Here I go.
I'm doing pretty good, all things considered. How big is that range, I wonder? Oh, wow. It really is AoE. Let's see. Give it another shield. Okay.
Very well.
This means I didn't get one. I think I'm gonna go over to Rean, actually.
I can still fight. Get back! Now!
It's mine.
Very well. Strike!
Nice, nice. And just for the hell of it, I'm gonna Seraphic Ring.
Arcus activate. Here I go.
And then I'm gonna... Well, let's do this first.
Roar! Gold dragon formation! My mind is clear.
Alright, I forgot to rate this version. It's a 10 out of 10. Whatever.
All right.
Next.
Behold, the Never Island is Ragnar! Strike!
Here I go.
And, yeah. We'll get some capsules. Enjoy.
Thanks.
Yum.
Thanks.
It's my turn.
A little bit. Yeah, oh wow, he's already dying. I'm very impressed.
Wide open.
An opening.
I'm going. Arcus activate.
Very well.
He'll take a turn eventually.
You sure
Maybe.
will. Maybe.
Maybe.
It's my turn.
Mom said it's my turn on the Xbox.
Spirit Universe. I'm up. Get back.
I don't think that's gonna matter all that much.
It's mine.
Let's go.
Did you look outside at the wall yet?
Strike.
Huh?
There.
Keep it up. All right. You can't escape.
Oh.
Wide open.
An opening.
I'm
I
going.
understand. I think I'm gonna save some stuff.
Let's go.
Too slow.
There we go.
So, I'm interjecting here for a moment just to say, yeah, this boss is strong, but it had one fatal flaw.
It's slow as hell.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's
Fully awakened now.
that's the Star Rail speed meta for you.
Now is when the true battle begins.
Right. Now's our chance. Heed my call! Valimar, the Ashen Knight!
Please. Bring our machines with you too.
Acknowledged.
Or is he just gonna carry them by himself?
That would be cute.
Yeah, let's go. Oh, they just... Alright, I guess they're just going by themselves.
Good luck, Rean.
Uni, Kurt, you guys too.
Be careful, Muse.
So they're calling in their trump card.
I'll put my trust in you to administer justice.
Hey now, I'm supposed to be the fool here. They're just going to end up crashing right into the barrier.
Perhaps. If not for us, that is.
We're putting everything on the line.
Spirit path open.
I don't know why, this reminds me of Star Fox for some reason.
Say what?
That's cheating!
She's so petty. I love you, Duvalie.
You can do this! Please, you must win!
Wind, protect them.
Good luck! You guys got this! Give him hell!
I know you can do it! Without a doubt!
May you be victorious!
Go get him, guys!
Fuck yeah, Milliam.
I can feel everyone. Even Allie!
Yes. It seems we're linked with everyone here.
Not just here. It's faint, but...
You're right. I can feel Ash. We must be connected through the spirit veins.
Huh?
Well, well.
Oh, worthless.
Huh.
Now then, we will see how they fare.
Ooh, here we go. Now this is a final boss. Alright, let's see. Wiffle. And, over here.
We gotta get Ash in here.
Yeah, we gotta get Ash in here. You know what? Yeah, this looks good.
There. There you go. Look at him.
I love the eyes. He looks so crazy looking.
It's my turn.
Alright. So he's got the neck, he's got the arms, and he's got the body. Let's go with the neck first. Nope.
It's my turn!
That is a 1. So let's go with the body. Oh, nice.
It's mine!
My turn.
That's a 4, so that's definitely it.
Yeah. There. It's mine.
Like 1,000 eyes restrict over here.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Alright, change stance again. Let's try the arms. Nice.
It's down. An opening.
It's my turn.
Let's see. Go with that.
All right. Our chance. It's mine.
Here goes.
My turn.
Yep.
Yeah. It's down. It's
Looking pretty
mine.
good.
It's my turn. There. Yeah. It's down. Let's go, everyone. Yes.
Understood.
Get back. There. Starball slash.
Excellent.
My turn.
Okay. More arm action.
It's mine.
It's my turn.
This is Nintendo with arms.
Our chance. It's mine.
Oh, I got this.
Hey Ash, how you doing?
He's got this. Don't worry. Leave it to him.
I got it. I got it. Ooh. You know won't die. Never mind, she died.
Why? No.
It's fine.
My turn.
We got to see Ash, that's all I needed.
Yeah. I mean, we can still switch to him.
Oh yeah, I just gotta res him.
Use of spirit charge advised.
Yeah. I see, I see. Yeah, I guess I'll spirit.
Spirit! Leave it to me.
Hello.
Yeah. I'm up. Get back! Now! An opening!
Something approaches. Rean, be wary.
Nice.
Do
Do that? Yeah.
Thanks.
Black end. Holy shit. Oh my god. Oh my god.
That's real good.
Woo!
Use of spirit charge advised. Power diminishing. Use of spirit charge advised.
Spirit.
Very well.
Alright, back in the game.
There. It's down. It's mine. It's my turn. Now! Let's go, everyone! Yes.
Understood.
Get back.
As your wings shoot. Yes.
Nice.
Oh yeah, dude.
This'll get a bit spice. Fire! Let's go. Keep it up.
It's working. Let us push through.
And there's Ollie.
Yeah.
Let's go. Now! An opening! Very well.
He's bending down. I'm gonna guess the next opponent, the waypoint now. How did I know?
It's mine. Leave it to me.
Out.
It's the one we haven't.
Let's go.
Oh. Oh! Oh, jeez. Not the horns.
Yeah.
Let's go with the
This'll
charge.
charge you up. It's my turn.
I'm gonna repair him just in case.
My turn.
And Kurt. Body.
There. It's mine. Let's go. Yeah. It's down. An opening.
It's my turn.
Shoot the body.
Another chance. All at once.
Leave it to
As
me.
your wings shoot.
There. Get back.
Resonance shot.
Nice. Not nice.
Power diminishing. Use of spirit charge
Spirit!
advised.
It's my turn. Now! An opening!
Power diminishing.
Bro, stop.
Use of spirit
Dude,
charge
stop.
advised.
How much HP does he have? Hmm.
Still quite a bit.
Yeah.
There! I shall go. Yeah!
Thanks.
It's a lot.
Very well. Huh.
Okay, we're good. Mostly.
Power diminishing. Use of spirit charge advised.
Head. Nope.
I'm up.
Arms. What?
Let's go.
Oh boy.
Very well.
What? Oh, did I already try the chest?
Nope. Sometimes they just be like that.
Okay, fair enough. Ugh.
Power diminishing. Use of spirit charge advised.
It's my turn. Spirit!
It's my turn. Yeah.
What a thrill.
This isn't good. Yeah. I'm up.
Let's see. Oh, that's pretty sick.
An opening. Very well.
Alright.
Yeah. Thanks.
Thanks, I'm going.
I see an opportunity.
Another chance, all at once.
Leave it to
As
me.
your wings, shoot!
Get back.
President shot!
I shall go.
Not quite.
I'll support you.
My turn.
You got him.
Yep.
It's down. It's mine.
Yes! This'll get a bit spicy. Fire! Let's go! Keep it up!
Almost.
I'm up.
Another helix, and this'll be it.
Woo!
Oh yeah!
It's down. Let's go, everyone.
Unite.
Yes.
Understood.
Well, I'll tell you what. That was a way better fight than the CS2 robot fight at the end.
As your wings, shoot!
I was a little bedridden.
Starball slash.
That was a fun fight. I loved it. I loved it.
Wait, Instructor Rean! We should make sure we don't kill it, right?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
We won't have to worry about that. It can't be killed with normal weapons. We've tired it out, though. Let's capture what we have.
Wow.
What's it doing to the Tachi?
Is it trying to eat it?
I told you, didn't I? Not even a weapon forged with Zemurian ore will work against one of Adios's holy beasts. The only thing that could possibly have an effect is a blade forged from a soul, the Sword of the End. Now, let us... What is it, Georg? What? All right. Send the footage over.
earlier.
Everybody, look!
Courageous is here.
I knew there was no chance of Shara making it here, but I'd hoped to at least meet up with Mueller before heading in.
I might be a little late, but I will be there. Until then, don't push yourself too hard, Olivier.
Well, there's nothing we really could have done about it. His hands were pretty full. But dang, that's quite the sight. Especially considering it popped up out of nowhere.
We shall infiltrate as soon as we land. Though it would appear there's something we need to see to before then.
Oh, hell yeah! They made it!
Oh, Olivier.
This is the Courageous. All members of Ouroboros and all Jaeger Corps, cease fire immediately. I repeat.
The Radiant Blade Master is here.
Got that Zero Artisan guy's with him.
Well, Georg, whatever shall we do about this?
Father!
The cavalry's finally here.
Thank goodness. Might even be a bit too much for Zeno and Leo.
Huh?
Well, shall I?
What are you doing? Stop!
What's that device? This is...
I underestimated them. Shara, I'm sorry.
Sorry, looks like I messed up.
Goddess, please protect my daughter.
No.
This isn't happening.
What have they...
Did they really have to take it that far?
Did you do that, George?
Now do you believe me? I'll say it again. Angie is dead.
You're a piece of shit, you know that, George.
Oliver! Your Highness! Rean, what's going on?
Adios. Chairman Irina, when did you realize he was still alive?
From the beginning. I knew there was some secret he'd been keeping from the start. But it's only now that I've been able to grasp the whole picture.
Sir High Arms. This barrier will hold for a while without me. May I leave things here to you for the time being?
Certainly. But where are you headed?
I need to go take care of something for a patron of mine.
Yeah, it's crazy when Campanella, of all people, was like, yeah, I think that's a bit too far.
Hurry! It'll be taking off soon!
Yes, Commander.
Ah, you made it, Miss Witch. Everything has gone exactly as Lady Mildine predicted.
Just as she predicted how the noble armies would agree to the Northern War. And your appointment to the branch campus. That uncle of hers can't hold a candle to someone with such a sharp mind. Now that the prince is gone, hers is the only hand left in the game.
Hey, don't talk like he's dead. There's no way they killed Olivier off. I refuse to believe that.
The prince, the Radiant Blade Master, that blonde bracer.
Ouch.
They lost some exceptional people.
Indeed. Farewell, Master.
However, our little mistress is still in a rather dangerous spot. Shouldn't you go and rescue her?
I was told it wasn't necessary. She said she wanted to see how this game plays out with her own eyes.
The Pantagruel has completed launch preparations. It's time.
Very well.
Yes, let us be off.
Huh. Shit, dude. Trials Gold so 3.
Father! Laura!
Stay strong.
What a waste. Would have liked to fight him again.
May their souls find their way to Adios.
Your Excellency and Your Highness, was this truly all right with the two of you?
Yes.
Oh. So this is how you wanted it to end, huh, Osborne?
Farewell, Olivert.
Oh, I got words for you later.
Blow him to hell without so much as a word.
I'd get it if this was a Jaeger on Jaeger fight, but...
I can't believe it. Elisa. Laura.
This is bad.
Rean, get back!
Ah, fuck.
Instructor Rean!
Don't worry about...
Oh, jeez.
It would seem my turn has come. Sorry, Black Rabbit. But this is the only way.
What are you doing? No!
I will make it as quick as I can.
Must. I must protect
I must. Rean, Yuna, Kurt, Muse, Ash, William, everyone.
Allie! You...
How can you treat her like some manufactured tool? Look at her! Right now, she's far more human than you are!
You saw that, asshole.
I didn't expect she'd develop emotion to such a degree.
Come, Clown Soleus!
That's right.
No! That barrier won't... It's not strong enough!
Altina! Run!
Alright, Milliam. I believe in you.
Milliam! Milliam, no!
You fool! What are you doing? Damn it.
Oh.
Well, why? This is my role. I'm the one who's supposed to become the sword. I'm the one who can protect everyone. Nah, you just leave that to your big sis, okay? We've got the same specs. I can fill that role too. Actually, no. I don't care about that. Rean, Eustace, Elisa, Fee, Laura, Emma, Machias, Elliot, Gaius, Sarah. You too, Tilly. I'm gonna protect everyone!
Milliam! No! No!
Oh, God.
Yay. I did it. Right?
The Originator Zero Sword.
Oh. Oh.
The Divine Knight changed with him? What is that?
The second form.
He's been consumed.
Oh, here we go. No words, only rage. Whew. Oh my god, it literally is a hazard trigger. Oh my god, Rean. Rean,
Please.
what about the plan, bro? We're not supposed to kill this thing.
Rean, come to your senses.
Snap out of it, Rean.
Why is this happening?
Instructor Rean!
Leave him for now.
Oh boy. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh yeah.
And so begins Great Twilight.
Aw. Ooh, boy. Ooh. Even all the way across, Bell. Oh, Cope. Whoa.
They vanished? What's going on?
Hey, did anyone else feel something weird?
Yeah, like some black wave washed over us.
Are we saved?
Thank goodness.
But still... Damn it! Why is this happening to us?
The Emperor has fallen, and now even the courageous!
Who's doing all this to us?
However, this incident demonstrates without a shadow of a doubt the identity of the foreign power that orchestrated this tragedy.
It was a handgun manufactured in the Republic of Calvard. It was a Verne Company make. Further, it has come to light that in the past few days, nearly 100 Calvardian spies had infiltrated Heimdall.
And now this. The message they have sent us is clear. This is no less than a declaration of war. We can no longer ignore the threat at our eastern borders. The Republic of Calvard.
That's right! The Prince and the Chancellor told us!
This is Calvard's fault!
Yeah, they're the ones doing all this.
Why would they do this to us?
We need to end them before they kill us all!
We can't let them sully the pride of Erebonia!
Why? What's wrong with them?
General, what's going on?
I have no clue, but...
What just happened?
Randy, what was that?
Yeah, something must have gone wrong.
Agate.
Don't worry. No matter what happens, I'll protect you.
So it started. Which means Crow is... no turning back now.
Indeed. This is what we've been working towards. However...
What in the world have we been working toward?
I don't know. However...
Is this the wish our Lord has been waiting so long for?
Well, of course. This is the Great Twilight, meaning you were working toward the end of the world. This is the successful execution of the Phantasmal Blaze Plan.
The worst case scenario has been realized. What will you do from here?
This situation no longer involves just Erebonia. We must move carefully, or the entire world will meet its end.
Instructor! Please, listen!
We got Altina back, so please...
The Holy Beast!
No!
Stop! You can't!
Damn it. Why'd I have to remember now of all times? The 7 Divine Knights. What a pain in my ass.
Boy, you better get in there.
Crow?
You remember.
I'm gonna give you the biggest, sloppiest kiss of your life. Just get the fuck in there.
Guess I'll jump in too.
You too, you old bastard.
Boss?
This outcome was inevitable.
Hey, you know, get in there too. Why not? Let's get in the whole squad.
Heed my call! Ordine!
Come, Zector!
To me, Agreon!
Hey, get a hold of yourself!
Been telling you that the whole fucking game.
Keep him there. Got it?
You have a ways yet to go.
An impressive scene. I think I'll join them.
Nah, stay out.
Awaken, Testarossa.
Here we go.
Yes, this feeling. Yes, this is it. The power I felt back then is finally mine!
Your Highness.
It's impressive for sure. Not really my type, though.
Fool. This won't help Milliam rest in peace. Heed your master. Ishmelga!
He's got one too? Oh, I hate that it's cool as fuck, too.
The Ebon Knight.
Huh. It's about damn time.
So that's your guy's master, huh?
Yes. That's correct.
Guess there is something out there that can utterly overpower me.
Now 6 are assembled. As for the final one...
What have I...
Now, Rean, let us begin. Together we shall write the end to this wretched fairy tale. In ink, black as despair.
You know what would be really fucked up?
No, don't do this to me. Oh, come on! Ah!
I was waiting for this.
Poetry.
Cinema. Absolute cinema.
What the fuck, bro?
So, some people feel pain from the cliffhanger of Sky 1. Some feel pain from the cliffhanger of CS1. Wars.
Good fucking lord. Why? Hey, listen, I'm a good man. I pay my taxes, I pay my bills, I take care of my mother. Oh, God.
How are you feeling, bro?
Oh, God.
We've simply got to punish them all.
Dude, Rean was right there. All you had to do was not kill the Divine Beast. What did you do? This is the equivalent...
Lost control.
Look, dude, you had your big match. You were about to be promoted to Grandmaster, and you threw. Good luck in Elo hell, idiots. Where does this game rank? This game is weird. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I like this game, but it's weird. Like, there's some really good stuff here, and I feel like the story is going very wacky, but there's just, like, very specific points where it feels very off for some reason. I don't know why.
You think that's because of it being in the new engine?
That is a very good observation, actually.
I think the game looks way better than the previous two games, in my opinion. It's probably the best Trails game I played yet. But there's points where there's a little bit of lack of soul in places. Like, they're trying to really get used to this system. And I can see that in some areas. But otherwise, it's still really pretty. It's just, you know, there's something missing. I don't know what. And in terms of, in terms of story structure, it's interesting because this is like the big moment where a lot of things are crossing, like, you know, Crossbow Gang and the Liberal Gang. You know, everyone's coming together for this, you know, the story's finally reaching its crescendo, I guess you can call it. But, I'm trying to hold back a certain rant about someone. No, well, Cedric's another thing. It's Randy and all the other characters, you know, it feels like they're all here for fan service's sake. And that's great, but I kind of want more than just him being there. I didn't get to play him once in this game.
So you feel like they're tacked on?
I feel a little bit. Like, there's moments where, like, God, this is so cool, I wish I could play this, or, you know, man, I want to see more of this, but instead, we gotta focus on the Cold Steel Gang, because we're still in Erebony, we're still in the big Erebonian story.
It is Trails of Cold Steel.
Yeah. It is Trails of Cold Steel, but it's like dangling a carrot in front of me and then jerking it away as soon as I reach out for it. You know, it's annoying. I can't lie. It's
No carrot roll, only stick.
I would say, like, from what I recall, didn't one of the, like, Fortress training missions, Tita help out, or am I thinking wrong?
Oh yeah, we got to play as Tita in the fort. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only time I feel like they give you more than just like what they give you.
Yeah, like the cameo effect.
Yeah.
Yeah, like we got the cameo of Tio. You got to play as Tio, but not Randy.
Yeah.
Like, come
You
on.
didn't even get to play as all as Tio anyway. She's missing an S-Craft.
Yeah.
Like, it feels like this game is like a step towards, you know, Cold Steel 4 and Reverie.
Oh yeah, as Matt also brought up, Trails of Cold Steel 3 is a great way to start the series.
Yeah. Yeah, I would not start here. If you start here, you're gonna regret it immensely. I don't know. I still got more thoughts and we're out of credits.
Yeah,
Before that, though.
Oh boy.
Yeah, before that.
Ooh. Thus marks the beginning of the flame's end. Despair washes over the Empire, the continent, the world. But don't lose hope. Even in this darkness, flashes of light remain. In every heart, every pair of joined hands, and in eyes fixed firmly on the future. Rest for now, then rise once more. To see this wretched fairy tale through to the end. To be continued. God. All I can do is laugh in pain.
Was that the final Divine Knight? Strung up?
No, I think that's Valimar.
That was Valimar.
That's Valimar.
Alright, clear loading, saving, clear data. Loading clear data unless you carry. Oh, okay.
It's clear data.
Alright.
It's clear data.
Go.
So Ron, before we continue,
Sure.
or whatever, I have one question to ask you.
Yep.
Are you sure you still want to take a break?
I've committed to it.
It did say rest now, hasn't it?
Yeah, oh, there. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Actually, as a follow-up to that, are you going to do that thing I told you to do?
The PME. You're gonna have to remind me.
While you're on break, you are not to look at anything related.
Oh no, of course not. Yeah, I don't do that anyway.
Like no opening, no nothing.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
gonna see no
yeah.
one that for 2 weeks.
Yeah, that's fine.
For opening, though.
I ain't gonna touch shit. Don't you worry.
Well, I mean, it's gonna be awkward to give him the save file if he can't open anything.
Perfect. All right. Okay.
Don't even look at the box.
You had this prepped.
No, I did. Cause
wow, you went hunting.
2.1.
Anyway.
What was that, Merc?
So how are your thoughts on a CS 2.1?
2.1. Yeah, I guess it is just 2.1, isn't it? Where was I? Oh yeah, the cameo thing. Thank you for reminding me, Randy. It's just for all the characters that are coming together in the huge plot line, it feels like we're still kind of spinning our wheels in a few places. I know a huge thing just happened at the ending, but at the same time, yeah, Rean, okay. Yeah, let me turn down character voices actually.
Let's go.
There we go. I don't know. It just maybe the ending kind of not really disappointed me, but it's like, oh my god, no fucking way, you know? Kind of like it's something I have to think about.
I have an interesting thought about this because I clearly I know a lot of stuff that is going on in the background of CS because I'm a nerd.
Of course
and
you
I saw
are.
a lot of lore, so I went and read a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
But upon watching this game played, I don't share the shit spinning your wheels thing. In actuality, I think this game, at least like the tail end of it, moved too fast.
I can see that too, because there's moments where it felt a little quick.
The ending, like, 5 hours of the game felt like enough happened to where it was literally its own game.
Yeah, I could see that.
I did make a point in one of the earlier sessions when I was like, how much would you say we have left? And it was like, oh, we're like in the last third. And it was like, wait, what?
They really jam-packed a lot of shit in this last hour. Yeah, I think they had a grand ambition, and it's kind of interesting to see how it really turned out.
I have another question.
Sure.
I'm going to ask you. How do you feel about the death count?
The death count?
The death count.
Well, I mean, who died? There's no way that they killed off Olivier and Victor Arcade, and of course Toval. There's no way they killed him.
For a minute there, I thought you were gonna forget Toval.
No, I did not. I did not forget Toval.
We do not forget Toval in this house.
Yeah.
Fast Archman gets another slight for shame, Ron.
It's interesting
Also,
because
William's fucking dead.
Yeah, Milliam's dead. Well, you guys know my thoughts on Milliam. I'm not as attached to her as other people, but it still blew my mind that they straight up killed her.
Yeah,
I mean, the second member of Class 7 that they killed.
Yeah. Well, Crow's still kicking. I wonder how long that's gonna last.
I mean, frankly speaking, it was either her or Altina. So.
Yeah. Did it improve my opinion? I think Milliam's a good character. She's just not. She's not entirely for me is the thing, and I think she developed pretty nicely, especially considering she wanted to sacrifice herself in place of Altina. I thought that was very noble of her. I feel bad for Eustace.
Yeah. I posted it earlier. There in spoilers down in voice chat channel. A lot of people get angry with Milliam near the end there, and are confused by her actions. Like, oh, she's flip-flopping. Like, oh, she's betrayed us, and now she did this, and it's like, what the hell? It's like, if you consider the amount of opposition going into this, she had, for us, she had no idea we would be able to make it even close to the end. Like, we managed to cheat our way into the egg itself.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, she needed to, quote unquote, betray us so that she could save Altia.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't catch that.
No, I get her reasoning. Maybe it kind of helps that I exposited all my anger for her in the first two games. It's like, I'm ahead of the game, guys.
Yeah, that little note is confirmed if you think even for like 5 seconds about her last words to Rean when she calls in.
Yeah. No, she cares a lot about Class 7, and Altina in particular. I'm glad Altina didn't die. I would have been very upset if Cedric did the deed.
Oh, Cedric.
Oh, yeah, that guy. There's a lot of characters I can talk about. Hey, someone give me a character to talk about while I'm trying to sort.
George! Osborne.
George? Osborne? Okay, I'll go with George first. Holy shit, George, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Everything.
The dude has been a mole since the first game, and now it's come all the way back around to him proving that he's a piece of shit. I kind of liked him too. That sucks. That sucks that George had to be that guy. Randy? We'll get to Randy, don't worry. Osborne. He's just... that guy is cooking something insane. I still can't get behind his, get in his brain, you know, but there's just so much going on with him.
How about Ishmelga?
He literally feels like he dove off the cliff in this game. Like, he was already walking the line, and now he's just gone.
I don't know what you mean by that.
What do you mean by that?
Yeah, that's gonna need some,
like,
a little bit more
we
expansion
already kind of knew that he was you know, like, alright, I'm not too sure about the Chancellor and what he's doing. And now he's like, yeah, I'm the big bad. I'm pulling the strings on, like, everything.
Yeah,
At least, it's not Ouroboros-y.
I got what Joss was saying. It's very clear that Osborn has something going on in the background, and it's not at all positive. Like, he dies in the first game. He comes back at the end of the second game, after Crow dies, and just kind of usurps Ouroboros' plans. Why would he need to do that? It was like, he already wasn't clearly on our side. But it was there where it's just like, oh, he's very not on our side. And then in this game, he's just like, yeah, no, I'm just gonna end the world.
Yeah, thank you, Mark, for eloquently elucidating my point.
It's kind of interesting because Osborn's been around since Sky the Third, and he's been all throughout these games as like this big political presence. And it's pretty clear that they're building something spectacular with him. Especially in Cold Steel 1 and 2, where he dies, like you said, and then he came back. And as a side note, I still think it's very cool that almost all the Divine Knight users are people who died in the past. But back to my point, he goes, in the end of Cold Steel 3, he reveals that his grand plan is to destroy the world. I don't think... Yeah, Chaos.mp3. So
literally Vindel Mauser.
So for me, this goes one of two ways. One, he either wants to go the Vindel route and use a great cataclysm to make the world stronger. You know, what doesn't kill you only makes you stronger for something. I don't know what. And two, it has something to do with a curse, and something he spoke with the Emperor about was just more realistic. Something about completing it. He wants to stop the curse, maybe? I don't know. I don't know.
Also, you make a point of Divine Knight users being only dead people. There's still Cedric.
He's dead to us, anyway.
Yeah, well...
he's dead inside.
He is dead inside.
He did in fact die. Have you seen Cedric in CS2 and CS3? That's not the same character.
Yeah, true.
That guy's dead.
Yeah, it's Osborn. I can't wait to see more of him in the next game. The next game is going to be huge, I'm sure.
Also, did you catch McBurn's comment when he saw Ishmelga?
Oh yeah, Ishmelga. He's like, finally something that could kill even me. Like, he was waiting for something like this. I guess I can pop the balloon now that we got to Randy. It's no secret that this guy to the left of Rean is my favorite character in Trails. So having him show up in Cold Steel 3 was awesome. I loved it. I loved every second of him showing up. But it goes back around to like dangling a carrot in front of me. It's like, oh hey, here's fan service and Randy's here. He's a teacher. He's helping out. But he's going through depression because, you know, Crossbell's annexed and he's separated from his friends. Lloyd, Tio, Randy, the SSS are all split up. And it feels like at moments, it feels like part of Randy kind of died as soon as he got to Erebonia. And there's glimpses of him here and there, but seeing him, you know, get challenged in Erebonia and restricted, it was really tough to watch. Like, it felt like I was watching a shell of Randy walking around in some moments. Especially when we got to Crossbell. Like, I feel like there was moments where he could have done way more with Randy in Crossbell.
Having the country you live in and all your friends be labeled as terrorists does something for you.
No, I completely understand the story direction for this character, and I understand why they're doing the things they are. It's still very tough for me to watch, you know? Especially considering he's not playable once. You know, I gotta hammer that point home.
I forget.
Technically, you did play as
Yeah. He was in a soul box, right?
I didn't play as Randy. I played as a robot.
A robot that, technically speaking, fucking can use as well.
He got an active role, but I don't know. It's just it falls short to what we had before. I'm a baby. I'm sorry. I'm gonna whine.
So Randy is weird to me,
Mm-hmm.
but it all makes sense as to why he is the way that he is. Because, sort of in the way that I don't think Tio being playable, because Tio is playable, but I don't think even she should really have been, I think, because I think with the way that the SSS characters are, I think it does a disservice to the group to not have all of them around. And I think that is a part of why Randy in particular is not playable, but it is undermined by the fact that Tio is playable.
Tio's not even complete. That's the funny thing.
Yeah, I mean, they could have had her just be, like, in the convoy with you when you went into, like, the Geofront and whatever. Like, she didn't have to be playable.
Yeah, I agree.
One, which was the Brave Orders, that's what they're called.
Mm-hmm.
Slap her with a Brave Order.
Yeah, like you did with Patrick. I can see that.
I just think that I make the joke that the only reason Randy isn't playable is to make sure that Gaius got to do anything, because if Rod had actual Wild Rage, Gaius wouldn't be here.
True. And I'm not expected to bring Randy to the final party because I can't. It's not his story.
I think the reason that they did this is that, for one, they also need to focus on the CS kids, like was already mentioned.
Yeah.
But I think it would have felt a little hollow in the same way that Tio felt hollow, in that Randy, Tio, and all of them, they're a group in the same way that Class 7 is a group.
Yeah.
And being able to play one, but also not being able to play the other three because Ellie's somewhere. I don't even remember his name at this point. Police boy. Let's go with that.
Lloyd?
Yeah, that one.
What?
Hell yeah,
Police boy. That's my final answer.
Glad I left such an impression on you.
Yeah, so you should have said Chris. That would have been funny.
You know what?
Yeah, what you
would have Chris, you're Chris now.
Chris Mark, right? Anyway.
Don't you do that to me.
Alright, well, I think I've storied that out. Any last minute questions for story before I move on to gameplay?
How are your thoughts on the new Ouroboros?
Like Shirley and
Shirley. We've already talked about that. Though.
Yeah, I mean, I almost fell in love with her before I realized it was Shirley.
Actually, on that note, Ron,
Mhm.
how do you feel about Ouroboros and Osborne's faction teaming up?
That was really funny, I'm not gonna lie. It felt like, it was cool in one way, but it was like, hey, I usurped your plan, what are you gonna do? Team up with you. Oh, okay.
It feels so weird with Osborne's declaration in 2 to then do this in 3.
Yeah.
Definitely.
It's gonna be incredibly satisfying to finally be able to sit down and talk about the Phantasmal Blaze plan with you all. God, I want to do that.
We got one more game.
Oh well.
We're ready.
We got one more game.
What the fuck it is?
Back right now.
New Ouroboros. Yeah, I guess, well, yeah, we already know Shirley. Who else is there?
I think it's
Move
just
on.
Yeah, I guess it's just Shirley. All right, yeah, she's hotter now, but she's still Shirley.
Well, I mean, we got the rest of the Duvali's group.
Oh yeah, the Stall Ritter.
They were in Asher.
Yeah, they were.
Speaking of them, and
we got all of them as a team. I'll say it that way.
Yeah, well,
They're having a hint of hesitation actually. In this
they are like they're like, oh, is this what our Lord really wants? What does Ariane Road really want? Like, she's just here to be the support, like the strong person, other than McBurn. But we know why McBurn is here. He's here to fight his ass off.
It's clear that the Stallritter are having second thought.
Yeah, like this.
Not only that, the ending. Nobody
Mhm.
liked that.
Yeah, like when the courageous exploded. It's kind of funny to think about it in hindsight. You know, these two groups. You know, Ouroboros and you know, all the forces of good. You know, the good guys. They've been fighting for several games now, and technically no one's died to my mind. But the moment the courageous explodes, everyone stops and goes, "Whoa, hang on. We were just playing. That's too serious."
Look, I'm evil, but that was fucked up.
I'm evil, but that's fucked up.
It's like, I'm here to bring about the end of the world, but...
They're evil, but they want to do it a fair way.
Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Just talk amongst yourselves.
Like, Campanella is like, yeah, I'm all for this. And the Stall Ritter are like, wait, what do you mean? It's very interesting, like, and I get it, because the, you know, Ouroboros kind of does whatever they want outside of what the Grandmaster tells them.
What do you mean?
But it's very... It's interesting that they all have different goals kind of in their own minds.
I quite like that. It's why Ouroboros is one of my favorite enemy factions in any game series that I've played or read.
Remember,
is that they're a group, but they're not necessarily aligned.
They're freelance.
Also remember, technically, the Stallritter aren't actually part of Ouroboros itself.
Well, except...
Because they work directly for Arian Road.
That's right, Duvali isn't an enforcer. She tried to be one.
With no darkness.
Yeah, she just doesn't have the gumption. She doesn't have the edge.
The edge. There's something I wanted to say, but I forgot it.
There's one thing I want to bring up when Ron gets back. I just need to remember it.
Mm-hmm.
My brain has died. Oh no.
The rain effect's so mesmerizing.
Oh yeah, Angie's just gone.
It is a really good effect.
Okay. What am I? Oh yeah. Ouroboros and the courageous exploding. I think that's my thought, right?
Just about.
1 second. Okay, back for real this time. Yeah.
First game we've had that hasn't had any blue block at all.
But yeah, Curry's exploding. I don't buy that Olivier, Victor, and Tobal are all dead. There's no freaking way that happened.
Okay, but what if?
Dude, I'd be shocked if they killed Olivier.
It was a fake courageous.
It was a fake courageous. What you just killed was a double.
It was a practice explosion.
Yeah. Yeah.
But the courageous, man.
Just a giant paintball.
Yeah.
Also,
Also,
was the courageous that carried us in CS2 opposite.
yeah. I guess I can go over the new class real quick. Let me go just really quick before I move on to gameplay. Yeah. Let's go with music because she's interesting.
What's your deal?
Yeah, what's your deal? She seems to know a lot, doesn't she? Apparently, someone. Yeah. Someone said she planned this too.
You had to go straight for a swimsuit run, huh?
Oh, come on.
Oops, my finger slipped.
Nice.
No, they said that this is all going according to Mildean's plan. That's her real name, right? Mildean?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, oh geez, not that one. Yeah, so, yeah, she clearly knows a lot of things. What the heck? My game just closed.
Your game crashed.
My game crashed.
It didn't like you trying to put Muse in the lead.
My game crashed.
Well, that's gonna be awkward for the recording.
Well, no, it's okay. I think we'll be fine, because it's still recording, and we got back to the screen just fine.
Oh, good job.
You're close to her plan. She was taking corrective measures.
Let's not mess with costumes again.
Yeah, clearly that was a bad idea.
Oy vey. Yeah, Muse. Why'd I do that again? Muse seems to know a lot. I don't know how much she knows, but she knows a lot. She was just a fun character all throughout. She was just very, flirty, and, she's hit on Rean a lot, which is a little creepy, but hey, it's okay.
I mean,
nothing.
I'm barely like.
She doesn't get a rise out of him, essentially.
Yeah, I
I'll
mean,
get a rise out of him. I'm also to manipulate him.
true.
She's clearly doing it for a second purpose.
She is. And,
Nothing we didn't do to Sarah.
Yeah. It's like a reverse.
Listen, that's different. That's different. That's different because it's different.
It's different because I'm the protagonist.
It's different. It's different. As Rod drinks into a corn cup.
No, Muse is a fun character. I liked how eventually Rean just was like, oh, screw it, and she let her clean his ears. That was the funniest thing.
I forgot that happened.
Can I bring up one thing in relation to Muse real quick before you jump off?
Sure.
So, there was that whole sequence. Does it feel like we're getting Noble Alliance 2?
Oh, with Muse as ahead? Oh.
Yeah, Muse and Aurelia and Bardius and Vita.
Yeah. Yeah,
Like,
and they're on the Pantagruel, too.
Yeah, and it seems like they're going to be the faction to oppose Osborne shit.
Oh, that's interesting. It kind of tracks because CS3 is kind of like CS1, so CS4 is probably going to be closer to CS2. I'd be down with that. I love CS2.
You do?
Yeah.
I can call CS4 CS3.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, I guess it's music. We'll go with the... I don't want to talk about Ash now. Come on. Kurt, yeah. I like Kurt, actually. I'm sure people see him as a boring guy, very straightforward, but I don't know, I kind of dig him. I think he's pretty cool. It's like a mini Eustace in some ways.
He's chicken on white rice.
Yeah, it's tasty. It gets the job done.
I think the Trails cast always has use of the boring straight lace.
Yeah, you need a straight man sometimes.
Laura was that for the original Class 7?
Mm-hmm. In some ways,
I think you just need one of those, and he's a pretty good one.
Yeah. Also, it helps that Josie Asia. Yeah, Josie Asia does a pretty good job.
Balance out the other four.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm. Yeah, how much?
Then you have characters like Yuna.
Yeah, you do have characters like Yuna, who's just a firecracker. Yuta's she's very explosive. She's very moody. She has some very high highs and very low lows. But that's cool. I like that kind of character.
She really loves crossbow.
Yeah.
Have you heard the good word about crossbow?
It's interesting because a lot of these characters kind of represent a certain aspect of the series, at least to me. You know, we got Vander, we got a crossbow character, we got someone from the Noble faction, we got another homunculus doll, and we got a somehow third survivor of Hamel. I'll get to you in a minute, mister. But for now, we're moving on.
Third survivor of Hamel.
Yeah, they're the most fucked up member. Yeah, to wrap up Yuna, I like her, yeah, not much else. I like the majority of this team. Speaking of which, Altina, she certainly was a character that surprised me. She was a major villain in the second game. And after kidnapping Rean's sister, she ends up working with him in a Northern War. That had to be an awkward setup for a while.
The Northern War anime, I agree.
I agree, yeah. But yeah, Altina...
Well, I mean, someday we can watch it.
I actually like Altina more than Milliam. I don't know if that's a common opinion, but I do.
Isn't she like 7th in the popularity polls?
Oh, well, that answers that.
She ranks very highly, and that's actually a fair observation to make, Ron, because Rean generally forms a closer connection with Altina than Milliam, since she kind of acts as his daughter figure, so to speak.
Yeah. What's up, Chris?
No, it's fine.
Okay.
Sorry, Mark, you wanted to say something? I know I cut you off a little bit.
If I did, I forgot what it was.
My turn. My turn.
Now.
Yeah.
No, she's just the cute daughter. She's very fun. In some ways, she reminds me of Tio. You know, they're both very, you know, computer-like.
They're both Asin characters.
Yeah, that's true.
She is the character of this particular part of the series that basically got adopted.
Yeah, this is the game
that what constantly happens.
Yeah, this is the game that made me like Altina. And by the way, her outfit is way better here than it was in 2.
Let's go.
Oh, that's not even a question.
Not even a question.
Absolutely.
Yeah. That's a low bar back in CS2.
Sure is. Alright.
My turn.
It sure is. Ash. He's a character that I really didn't like at the start of the game for various reasons. And then eventually he kind of grew on me after a while. And I had my suspicions that he was related to the Hamel incident. And sure enough, a third survivor somehow. That with a seed inside him that made him kill the Emperor.
Remember, who was the one that led the rest of Class 7 to Hamel?
Yeah, it's definitely him. Like, I have mixed feelings on Ash. I really do. Like, he's the kind of character that I would like, but he's also got some interesting baggage and does interesting things that make me, you know, a little sketchy on him.
He's complex.
He's very complex, and it reflects in everything he does. He's a bad boy with a soft, gentle side. He loves reading. His fighting style is very aggressive, but it's got some surprises. You know, the whole chain hook. That's crazy.
Which is probably my second favorite of this Class 7. My favorite being Muse.
Wow,
absolutely no one.
Yeah.
I'm a little surprised, Berg, because you didn't really like Ash for a while.
I think Ash has a very rough start, and that's intentional.
Mm-hmm.
But once they get away from the intentionality, where it's just like, oh yeah, this guy sucks. It's just like, oh wait, this guy sucks. But wait.
But wait.
Hold on. It gets better.
But there's
and
more.
He actually does, like, quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
And,
yeah.
I think to be fair that him being second in this class 7 wasn't very difficult because I don't really care for either Kurt or Yuna, and Altina she's a part of this class 7, but I don't know if I would put her in the same group.
Yeah, honestly, I can see your angle on that. His competition isn't the strongest, and that kind of brings me to my next point, and that's new Class 7 existing at all. It's I keep bringing this interesting word up, but there's no other way I could describe this game. It's for all the build-up in the past 2 games, and we get to the third one where Rean is a teacher, getting a class is pretty, expected, of all things. But adding new characters at this juncture is a move that they made, and I think it panned out for the most part, considering, these 2 characters. But there's some characters that are still kind of trying to find their place. Kind of like Cold Steel 1 in a way.
I think the thing that doesn't help new Class 7 at all is that old Class 7 is still very important to Rean, and they keep usurping new Class 7 in, the play stage.
Yeah.
Every chapter, basically. It's oh, you guys have to sit out while I go on adventures with Emma and Laura and Fee for the, this half of the chapter. And they just kind of disappear from the narrative for a while.
I had a really funny thought when you said that.
I will kind of touch about one thing on CS3. This, for me at least, this is where the character map starts to get a little bloated.
Yeah.
So it's really hard to actually let characters do their own thing.
That's true.
They did try to amend that a little bit by having having the initial segment where you went with new Class 7 to go around, do your not bracer missions. And then when the plot starts kicking up, they have Rean pair up with old Class 7 to actually resolve the serious threats when Ouroboros or Jaeger start appearing.
Mm-hmm. The first half is them, training, and the second half is okay, let's do the actual plot.
So segmenting it off...
Continue going.
Yeah, segmenting it off did help a lot, because I feel like if they didn't do that, then new Class 7 would just be completely overshadowed by old.
True.
That being said, however, there's still an element of roughness that simply just cannot be overlooked, just because of the sheer amount of characters that you're working with. It's a disadvantage of the style that they're going with, because you have a giant cast you have to manage since you're approaching the climax of the Arabuni arc.
For sure.
So, the funny thought that I had, in the way that I think about this, is that old Class 7 to new Class 7 is Leon in Pokemon Sword and Shield to you as a player throughout the entire game, and it was a very funny thought. But actually relating to both classes, I think what they were trying to do with having the new class and then old Class 7 was trying to illustrate just how far Class 7 has come from being students to where they are now. And narratively, it works. But gameplay-wise, like Blimp said, once you get past a certain number of characters, it becomes very difficult for them to do something where it's just hey, new Class 7 is still, burgeoning and growing and becoming what Class 7 used to be, but also, because the game's scope has grown to such a point, you need old Class 7 versus new Class 7, because new Class 7 is still not cooked enough to be able to handle that.
I totally see where you're coming from in that. And it actually comes back around to old Class 7's growth.
Oh, I spy some fish.
Thanks, Misa. It comes around at old Class 7's growth because In Cold Steel 2, we had really big names, you know, stay behind to fight like the big threats while we go forward. And in this game, it happens again, but old Class 7 are the ones who do it instead. Really shows that growth, and I really love that. And I don't think this trope really applies to New Class 7, but I somehow thought of the Worf effect, where these guys are kind of like there to make the other team a little bit better.
Yeah, the classes are foils of one another.
Mm-hmm.
Class 7, old Class 7 is as strong as it is in this game because new Class 7 exists, so you have that foil to compare them against.
Yeah.
You could argue that they could have done this with the fact that, you have 3 Class 7 fighting, McBurn and, Arian Road by themselves?
Oh boy.
We can already see the growth.
Yeah.
But I think if you wanted to make the argument in the other way, them being able to do that and new Class 7 having to go ahead with Rean continues to show how far Class 7, old Class 7, has come. And also, in a way, how far new Class 7 has come, because not too long ago, Rean would have left his students behind.
Mm-hmm.
But they ended up going down there to the end with him.
Yeah, they did. I could see that, actually. And he trusts them enough to let him come with him to stop the end of the world. Yeah, that's good growth.
After they forcibly went somewhere after he told them not to earlier in the game.
Yeah, well, sometimes you gotta prove it in a way that...
That's Class 7.
Yeah, it's just how Class 7 rolls.
Yeah, to kind of add on a bit of an appendix to what you and Mark were kind of talking about for the Grawl segment in particular. You mentioned like warping in a sense. I don't believe that's completely true. It's more of just giving old and new Class 7 the proper matchups that they deserve. If, for example, you had like some of the new Class 7 go up against the murder combo that was McBurn and Arian Road, I would actually be really ticked off over the matchup, because it makes no sense to have new Class 7 face both of them at the same time and be on even ground.
That enemy is strong. Please be
Absolutely.
careful.
You get nuked.
Unless it is a one-sided slaughter. Like, the reason that old stays behind is because, as Merc said, it was to showcase how far old Class 7 has come along, while providing them a proper matchup so that they're locked up for the rest of the game.
Yeah.
To force a situation where new Class 7 can properly shine, which is when you get to the nameless Holy Beast.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, how do they shot?
Alright, I think that sums up my thoughts on New Class 7. There's one more character I want to talk about before we move on to gameplay finally. And you're looking at him.
Oh,
The boy
really?
comes.
I expected one more, actually.
There we go. Ah, perfect. Wait.
Yeah, there we go.
Ah,
What'd you
perfect.
expect?
Yeah. One more for the road. Like I said, you know, Cold Steel is Rean's story, so I don't mind, you know, all the attention on him because he's the main character, of course. And I love Rean, you know, I do love Rean a lot. I think out of all the main characters, he's on... It's tough putting him against Estelle and Lloyd. And Kevin. But I still love him a lot. He's going through a lot again. Especially considering at the end he kind of caused the end of Erebonia. So add another notch on his depression belt.
Come on, what's all the world's evil between friends?
Homeboy's got it tough, man. I feel bad for Rean. And Valimar turning into... Okay, I'm not gonna lie, that was very sick when Valimar turned into a demon knight. Yeah, that was kind of nutty. There's a lot of questions I still have, like, what happened that night, you know, when the Jaegers attacked Osborn's house. Osborn gave him his heart, obviously, but there's some more details that I feel like we're missing. Like, how was he able to do that and live? And does Rean have a seed himself? I feel like he might. It's just, I'm sure all that's going to be answered in the 4th game. And if it's not, well, I'm going to riot in the streets.
That's what referee is for.
That's what the 5th game's for.
Yeah. But yeah. Any more for any more? We got one more question in me.
I just wanted to bring one thing up if I could real quick.
Sure.
It's in regards to Rean, so the timing is perfect.
Mm-hmm.
So, when Rean was having his chat with Osborn before he got interrupted, Osborn made a point about how Rean's accolades of being labeled as the hero of the Civil War and everything were basically fabricated. And, you know, now that this has happened, if, like, the public were to get wind that, oh, the Ashen Chevalier is the one who caused this terrible great eclipse, he's gonna go from hero to being vilified by the people.
Oh.
And, like, he's not really a villain, he's the victim.
Yeah.
Like, he is the victim here. Osborn's been manipulating him the entire time, and it basically, like, I wouldn't be surprised if this was the entire reason why, you know, he gave Rean his heart and everything, was to set up this scenario.
Interesting. That's a lot of thinking for the moment your son almost dies. But,
Well, like, you mentioned, you know, maybe he has that seed of the curse or whatever. Maybe he got it from Osborn.
Oh, maybe.
Maybe Osborn had the curse, and when he gave Rean the heart, that did it to him.
Yeah. That could make sense, actually. Osborn definitely has a plan. I don't know what that's gonna culminate to, but Rean is definitely a part of that plan in a grand scheme, in a grand way. We'll see how that turns out. I'm gonna beat something up.
Bring it on!
Alright, so gameplay. Really...
Is it alright if I say one more thing before you get into gameplay?
Sure.
Sorry, I was working out my thoughts because...
My turn!
To kind of reiterate for...
I got this.
For everyone here, because for those who don't know...
An opening! My turn! Yeah. Behold the vendors...
Keep my thoughts on CS3 to a minimum as possible, because my viewpoint comes from someone who's also played through CS4, and I wanted the people to form their own opinions more naturally.
Yeah.
So so it took me a little while to kind of like work out my thoughts as to like, okay, what exactly can I say on this one point that you talked about at the start of when you were talking about the story, because I had to kind of work it to not give away too much.
Mm-hmm.
So Ron and Murph, do you two remember when you were talking about the general pacing of CS3?
Yeah.
Yes.
What if I told you that in a sense both of you were correct?
Spinning his wheels and going too fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that.
So one of my biggest complaints about CS3 isn't necessarily the pacing of the first half, but rather the repetitiveness of the climaxes of the first 3 chapters.
Oh yeah.
Because if you compare each Ion confrontation, it is literally word for word the exact same thing across all 3 chapters, just with a different color of Divine Knight that was introduced.
You just reminded me of something I want to say. Keep going though.
Now granted, being introduced to Zector, Argreon, and the reintroduction of Ordine is very important.
Mm.
Especially Ordine, because he's tied to a certain beloved somebody.
Ah man, if I could find a file where I could stand next to Crow, I would.
But to kind of get back to my point, because there's that element of repetitiveness, can definitely feel that the story is basically frozen in time.
Yeah.
Because you're going through the exact same thing 3 times in a row across 20-30 hours ish.
Yeah, no matter what the story structure is, at the end, we fight an ion, we beat the ion, they explode the ion. Mission complete.
Yeah. Oh look, here's a mysterious person. Oh god, they have a divine knight. Off they go.
Yeah, off they go. Whee!
Yeah, even meeting Ouroboros again, you're basically meeting the same people that you've already met. The only character that really kind of changed is Shirley, and that's one, this is her first proper debut as an enforcer.
Mm-hmm.
And 2, more obviously, she grew up. She's not a little pipsqueak anymore.
Yeah, she's a young woman.
Nah, she's still a
pipsqueak. Actually, yes, but...
Yeah. No, you just reminded me. There is one thing in the story that really pissed me off. It's the scene before we go to the fort. You know, the Zephyr is blocking our way. Leonidas, Zeno, their boss Rutger, and they're like, "Hey, you can't handle it. I know you got the Ashen Chevalier, and I know you got Sarah over there, but none of you can be truly called a leader until Aurelia shows up, and then they back down." And Glim and I talked about that before. Like, I know none of them are, like, super experienced with leading a troop in, like, a battlefield, you know, a big war. Rean and Sarah are mostly, like, soldiers in war.
Yeah.
But it's still kind of... Go ahead.
Yeah, you can continue. I'm just gonna go dig up what I told you when you brought this up to me in conversation.
Yeah, but it still kind of pissed me off, you know, it kind of felt like Leonidas in particular was talking down to old Class 7. Like, come on, dude, after everything we've been through... Like, I don't know, it just rubbed me the wrong way super hard. Sometimes it feels like the enemy is, like, looking down on old Class 7. There's, like, no respect. Even if we're on the opposite sides.
I'm gonna post the transcript of what I told you at the time in VC chat, so everyone else can get a look.
Yeah. Now, I'm gonna actually talk about the combat. Alright.
Sorry, I wanted to...
No, that's fine.
I got a sidetrack there. It's, now to kind of, like, go into what Merc was talking about with it being too fast.
It's totally fine.
Yeah, once you get the Heimdall, like Merc said, it actually feels like those 2 chapters were a proper game in itself, just crunched into 2 chapters.
Yeah, yeah.
With having to deal with Bowser's Castle and dealing with the Grawl of Hermos.
Yeah. So yeah, let's...
I would even say the stuff in Ortis with the Juno Naval Fort too.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
Felt that plus Heimdall felt like kind of a proper game.
Mm-hmm.
It did. Like, it's just buried over just a lot of the same old. Like, 80% of that of Chapter 3 is basically stuff that you've basically already been through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, now I'm finally going to talk about the combat. Yeah, so big step up from CS2 in a lot of ways, except we don't have like an overdrive because that was hella broken. But don't worry, we have another broken mechanic in this, Brave Orders. The amount of stuff you can do with Brave Orders is kind of insane.
Let's go.
You get simple stuff like this. You get crazy... Oh, I gotta wait a turn. Okay, hang on. And then you get crazy stuff like Crazy Hunt.
Let's go.
And then you get Sledgehammer, which is pretty useful for bosses.
My turn.
It's, I didn't even bring up the stuff like white decoration. Who thought of that?
I don't know. If you break an enemy, you can just loot them by accelerating.
Yeah, you can. I will say, this game, it feels very fast to play. It feels very fast to play, for the most part.
Let's go.
There are some exceptions, though, like, with the... I don't want to bring that up yet.
Okay?
Like, some boss fights are pretty, some boss fights are interestingly balanced. Like, there's some that are, like, you know, easy to kill. You know, they're not a problem. And then there's some bosses, like, that are really nightmarish to deal with, like the Dark Dragon. He's not even a final boss. There's some areas that feel like very underwhelming, you know, overly balanced, and then there's some areas where they just go balls to the wall, and a lot of enemies in it are like overly tough for no reason, like the Hercules guys with the Ramdas. Like it felt like PvP trails in some ways. And the duels with Rean, I think there's only like 3 of them at most. There's one with Crow, and then there's one with Bardius. I love the Crow one. The Bardius one can go fuck itself. If you ever put a self-heal on a boss that you have to 1v1, please go find Jesus. I wanted to be mean, but I can't be mean. I don't know why. Yeah, I have fun with this game in bursts, and then I get frustrated with this game in bursts. Maybe that's because I'm playing on Nightmare, but I don't know. I'm not sure. Like I said, this is a weird game in every single sense of the word. But,
the reason why this game feels fast is probably because, you know, when you start an encounter, you go straight into it, and you fight on the spot. You don't wait 2 to 5 seconds and then get teleported into a fucking arena.
Yeah.
I have exactly one thought on the gameplay of CS3.
Mm-hmm.
It sucks because Emma doesn't have Zodiac Ring.
Yeah,
Oh
of course. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah. Like I said, this is a new engine for everything, you know, new graphics and all that. So they're probably testing a lot of stuff, including the battle system. But I feel like they could have done better, and I'm sure they will do better, because we got 2 more games after this in Erebonia. Definitely a lot of ways.
This entire thing was to be a prototype, because just in video games in general, you have to constantly improve upon the combat and add more things. You can't basically do the same thing almost every single time, even if what you have going is good, because otherwise things just get stale.
Yeah, they have to step it up somehow. Robot fights are still fun as ever. Yeah, Valimar is still a lot of fun, and it's actually cool that we get multiple robots in combat now. Oh, right, there was one thing I forgot to do. I'll do it while I'm here. Yeah, not much else I could say. Combat was... Oh, wait, this is the final area. What the fuck am I doing?
Yeah.
We'll do it here.
There's one aspect of gameplay you haven't talked about.
Which one?
Vantage Masters!
Oh, you know.
It's a card game.
It's a neat card game.
It's better than Blade.
It's better than Blade.
As a TCG nerd, I love Vantage Masters.
It's fun. I like it. It's a fun card game. It took me a bit to wrap my head around it, but once I did, I got into it. Anyway, I forgot to show Rean's S-Craft. Wally's in Spirit Unification.
Let's go.
So we're gonna do that right now. And yes, I'm wearing a costume to amplify how cool it's going to be. Because we all know this is a very cool costume.
My mind.
It is a very costume.
My blade empty. Now.
You like how I timed the music? Oh man, without the costume it would have been a 9 out of 10, but with the costume it's a 12 out of 10. It's so sick!
So it averages out to a 10, right?
Yeah!
Let's continue.
Hey Ron, why did your nose bleed when you said that? Are you okay?
Everything's bleeding, Tim. Everything's bleeding.
I still think your CS2 S-Craft is better.
Oh no, I know. My final rating for this game is I'm waiting for CS4 out of 10. Because I think it's weird.
So 4 out of 10.
Yeah, 4 out of 10. There we go.
CS4 out of 10.
Yeah, CS4 out of 10.
Of CS4.
Let's go back to the title screen.
Final question for you.
Sure. We're not quite done.
Here's probably the last thing that I can.
Cold Steel 4 begins.
What about? What'd you say, Chris? Fuck, that's a good question.
How does it even begin?
How does it even begin?
Because I want to be serious right now.
Uh,
I don't even know. I've not played the beginning of CS4.
Ah.
I was
I
thinking.
can't hear you, Kaiser. Could you speak up a little bit?
No, how does CS4 begin?
How does CS4
Well,
begin?
how does Ron think it's going to be?
Yeah,
Is the
yeah.
question.
Go ahead, Christian.
No, I was thinking if we were going to watch the opening to Cold Steel 3.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna do.
Yeah.
And how are we gonna do that?
I mean, we're just gonna wait.
I'll tell you how we're gonna do that.
Really?
We're gonna go to load.
Huh?
And load an old save back near the very beginning of the game.
What? Like
right before the first boss fight. It should be the fourth one there, I think.
Would it be faster? Oh no.
And then we turn the difficulty to very easy, and then we just speed through the cutscenes.
Sure. Yeah, why not? And we can talk while we're doing this.
Is
Oh, wait,
this
wait.
the right spot?
Should be.
Just beyond there are the doors leading to your destination.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Yes, because the other one would be Milliam and Altina.
It's my turn.
Wow, so weak. This is the first time I've seen the game on very easy.
It's down.
Wow, what a tough and arduous battle.
Man,
Where did
this
the boss
game
go?
is easy.
Dude, it felt like I was autoing a daily in a gacha game.
I love journalist difficulty.
Actually, I probably shouldn't skip cutscenes since I might accidentally skip the opening.
Look at you guys like.
Yeah.
Oh.
Our old think if anything.
I think you can just hold the B button.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, how do I think Cold Steel 4 is going to
I
begin?
see. For both the main and branch campuses.
Well, for one, we're going to see this guy.
Yes, there's Class 7 Special Operations.
Last time we left the,
And Class 9 Military Finance have all been established.
Last time we left the crew, Rean was basically being held by his father, saying, we're going to make history together. So I'm guessing he's going to take Rean to wherever he's hiding out with his group. And whoever is not affiliated with him will scatter. So probably Crow, probably all of Class 7, both new and old. And we're just going to go from there, I guess.
Man, oh man. Just when I thought we
Man, oh
finally
man.
shut Arab-
Man, oh man. Yeah, I feel you, Lecter. I feel you hard, dude.
Come on, son, we're going on a nice fishing trip.
I'm not.
In any event.
Oh yeah, yeah. Father's gonna take me on a fishing trip finally. Isn't that
Look at
right,
this black-haired man.
Yeah.
We shall simply have it and my worthless son
Ah!
at the end of our strings.
by your
Laying it on kind of thick.
Yeah.
Anyhow. Alright, this. I always forget about this level thing.
Yeah.
I think the connection's finally gone through.
Yay!
I can't lie. This is very.
Dreamed I'd be able to talk with you all like this.
This is very funny to see after beating Cold Steel 3.
Was too kind to arrange
I have
this
a question.
feature.
Doesn't
Yeah.
look like Rean or Gaius
How
came
did
through.
Rean spawn at
Could be they're too
itself
far
without
away.
anyone there?
Oh, or maybe somewhere where the signal
Good
super.
question.
No matter.
Next question.
I'm sure we'll have more than ample opportunities to speak with them in the coming days.
That's right, and we can finally fulfill our promise. Well, you sure are fired up.
How could she not be? This is the season for reunions, after all.
Why do you have this number, Sharon?
Spring is here once again.
There we go. What the fuck, Falcon?
So, what exactly happened during that opening?
A lot. Too much.
No, it feels like nothing happened, actually.
Yeah, Blue's right. It was anime.
It was anime. I couldn't help but, when I was watching it, I couldn't help but focus on Randy's face and how crooked it was. Like, the animation style isn't that great.
Yeah. Osborn's face when the Holy Beast is rising from the background is hilarious. It looks like picking a new toy.
Yeah. I could see why you didn't want me to watch it, though. Because, goddamn.
Was that one shot with the knight with the purple lights, was that, like, the corrupted Valimar? Or was that, like, a magic knight?
That was just a magic knight.
Okay. Yeah. It went by fast enough, I couldn't tell.
Yeah. Valimar's corrupted form isn't purple, it's like a reddish yellow.
Red, yeah.
Mm. Yeah, let's play Cold Steel 3 again. Why not? No, kidding.
Yay. Actually, one thing.
Sure.
You gotta... You don't need to expand or anything, because... Oh, time is ticking.
Yeah.
Favorite school student that is not class 7.
Oh, yes.
Oh, man. Yeah, that's a great question, actually.
You can load an old save and a new save, whatever you want to call it, and check your notebook.
Yeah, a late save, I guess. Not sure why not.
The latest save.
Yeah. Class 7. No, not class 7. Yeah, because you told me before that these characters are kind of set up to be pseudo main characters.
Yeah, their designs at least.
Yeah, their designs. No,
if you compare them to Yuna and Kurt, and like, they're like, huh.
Yeah, so like basically this entire list here.
Yeah.
Well, except Tita. Don't worry about her.
No, I mean, Tita kind of counts.
I mean, you know what? I think my favorite is actually Lenora, because I liked her story at the port, and I liked her confronting her friend over, what he did. And I love her design, too. She's, like, very cool.
There you go.
Yeah. Otherwise, Jessica's a pretty good runner-up. I like her story with her dad. Or was it Maya with her dad? No, I'm kidding. No. No, it was Maya. No. Yeah, Maya's cool.
Jessica's the only one you get played.
Yeah, you're right. So it's like these top 3, to be honest. And then,
there you go.
Wayne's whatever. Sydney is, Sylvain. Freddy's weird. Yeah. Oh, she's cute. Yeah. She's cute. Yeah. You're cute. Oh, man. What game are you from? Yeah, Pablo's cool.
Trains.
Oh, trains. Kyrie. Stark. I like Stark because he has a relationship with Crow.
I'm sorry, I like trains.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think on my end, I want to say probably Stark's my favorite, and then Maya.
Okay. What's your favorite, Chris?
I'll hold off until the next year.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
I'll do that with a lot of my thoughts. I haven't, talked a lot, and that's because I know...
You know too much.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Speaking of knowing too much... Ron.
Yeah?
I am going to send you a DM.
Oh, is it time?
It's time.
Oh, man.
It's time at last.
Again.
I'm going to send you a DM. It is going to link you to the very tippy top of our private DM conversations. The very first conversations Ron and I ever had.
Oh.
Ron, I want you to read the first 3 lines that we ever sent each other privately.
Sure. I can do that. There we go. Hi. Wow, this really is the first time we talked. That's crazy. Hi. Cold Steel 3 ends with the main character turning into a demon and setting in motion the end of the world.
What the fuck?
I'm gonna read a little bit more because it's kind of funny. So it's literally got an FE4 Birth by Sleep ending with a hopeful future. I guess.
I guess.
Oh.
What was the date on that, if you're allowed to say?
2018.
Yeah. Do you remember what we were doing?
We were in a Maelstream. I know that. I can't remember.
It was either Mel or Ray, because it was an FE4 stream.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, and you just finished Cold Steel 3 and you wanted to tell someone.
I needed to tell someone. I was playing, in Japanese.
And then I told you at the time, I remember this, I'm never going to get into the series. Tell me.
Yeah. I'll do it. And I was like, thank you.
Oh, pass Ron if you only knew.
Fortunately, I forgot. So, you know.
It is the fortunate thing you did forget.
Yeah. Alright, well, that's a great way to end this game off on,
Oh, brilliant.
Circling back.
Yep. So those of you who... Oh, that's a perfect picture. Thank you. So those of you who joined me, as per usual, I thank you for your support. And I hope you enjoyed this playthrough as much as I did.
No, Ron. Thank you.
Oh, well, you can see me in the next game. Goodbye.
Bye.
Thank God I'm finally free.